first step in building my own super duper computer. It's gorgeous. This case is incredibly awesome. I mean, it has features you wouldn't believe. Snap, 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 snap. Oh, oops. We've got the case down on the ground now, and there should be some screws, and in fact we found them in my 6 bays for internal hard drives. One of the bays contains a little box, and in the box are the screws I need. So, hold on. Put that back in. I love in this case how everything snaps into place. We have here a handful of little bags with screws in it. So I counted how many screws, and I'm assuming that the one that has 2 more than the required amount for putting in my motherboard is the one I need to put in the motherboard. You need your screwdriver with a magnet tip. As you can see, we have most of our things that we're going to need. Graphic card, RAM, motherboard already out of its box, RAM page 5, not bad. A little fan going on over here, CPU, Samsung SSD. Out of the picture are some internal hard drives, 3 of them. Here we have a power supply unit and some little stuff to help me build in my CPU. So, before we put the motherboard into the case, we're going to put the CPU together. Here we have my Intel Core i7 processor. It's a 5930K. I should be proud. Now we open this. Okay, now it's open. Here is the CPU. As long as you don't slide it sideways and just pressure top down, you should be okay. I think it's this way. This is scary. It does fit in this way. You just have to get the notches to go together properly. Before we close this, we'll take off this little cover here. Just snaps right off. You close the lid here. Just close it down, the cover, after taking off that other part. And then you have this lever here. Don't be afraid, just push it down. It requires some force. Now on the other side, oh, that's not going to go. Push it down. Okay. Here we have the CPU cooler. This is the part we're going to attach down here. It's an LGA 2011, which means there are 2011 pins in my CPU. First, screw the bolts into the screw threads of the LGA 2011 socket frame. So these are the bolts. We're going to do that now. We'll just show you one. And it says right here in the instructions to put it all the way in. So you see you've got the 4 bolts in the 4 positions. The next part is to put the mounting bars onto the bolts. They fit in the one position and not in the other, so that's pretty easy. Just put them on there like that. Choose the alignment of the mounting bar according to the desired final orientation of the cooler. So we have chosen this orientation. Now we fix those mounting bars with these little screws here. We'll just show you one. There we go. Everything all the way down. Here is the CPU cooler, or the heat sink, the fan. We're going to have the fan on this side. We remove the plastic cover and we take off the fan, pull down, lift it off. Okay, and now I have to concentrate. Fan goes on this side, so it's going to go this way. It's going to go this way onto there. We're using Arctic Silver 5 paste. We're going to put a rice corn in the center And then we'll put on the cooler. Pull that up, and here we go. Important for this next part is that we come straight down, not any sideways movement. So here we go. See if it'll screw on. We were given this long screw that allows us to go down. Then we're going to screw in on either side, changing back and forth from side to side, and hoping that the little dot of paste was the right size. It says a rice corn, so 4 to 5 millimeters. There is not a lot of stuff, crucial stuff, right close to here. You do not want to slip out and impact something sensitive on your motherboard. And you can think of that paste just being squished and spreading out and covering that whole plate that connects the cooling. We've got her in. Now we're going to put back the fan. Easy. So we're going to put this piece in. Going to the outside, and it basically just snaps in. You can snap it in at the corners. This part of the extreme is going to go into that piece that we just put in, and what we're trying to do is match the holes to the little screw things, and there is one in the middle. Came with plenty of screws. So we're just going to put them in one at a time. We like our little magnet screwdriver. Holds it. You can put it right in the hole. And I'll just put them in part way until I've got all of them going. And then I'll tighten them all up. We'll just show you one. Here we go with our RAMs. Dominator Platinum, 16 gigabytes, 4 of them. Oh, aren't they pretty? There is a short side and a long side. And you just match them up. You first have to unhook this. Oh, it's already unhooked. And you hook it in on this side and slide it in on this side. There we go. And press it down. It does take a bit of pressure to get that in. Press in. Okay, that one worked. We're going to put in all 4. All right. Short end, long end. Got it opened. Hook in one side. And then now some pressure. Oh, that felt right. There. Snapped into place. It's in. Here we go with our graphic card. GeForce GTX 980. This is a very nice graphic card. We just removed this piece. Just have to unscrew the thumb screw, take it out, and that opens up 2 slots for the graphic card. Remove that piece. We're leaving this one on, and down she goes. Once you have it lined up, you just push it on in there, and there she is. We've got 3 of these, 3 terabyte hard drives. Slide out one of these. You bend this part out a little and you stick the pegs in there. Oops. Pegs in there. And then the other side. All right. You just slip it on back in. And the next one. Samsung SSD 850 EVO. There she is, my super fast hard drive. You just have to push this down and slide it in. And we'll connect it there and there with the cables. Let's make sure we get that slid in all the way. There we go. Some screw holes there. Just one more piece of hardware and we'll be ready to install the software. This is our power supply, also from Corsair, among other things, RM550. Very nice. And we'll put this side to go out the back end, the fan going down. And that just lies here on the floor, which is very nice. It won't fall down and hurt anything. We'll screw it in and we're done. Here we have our instruction book, user guide. This came with a motherboard, and it has everything written down nice and neat. So all I have to do is take these little cables, read what it says, and stick it on the right place. Reset SW. Okay, here goes reset. Would be this one here, I suppose. That really wasn't so hard. You just read here, HDD LED, power, power, reset, reset. Put them on there, and on the other side, power LED, plus and minus, plus, minus. Then you look which way the holes will go. It will go like this, and then you can put the whole thing on it in one time. There. You have it.